DJ Mwendo, we're here live at JahRock'n, and obviously we have some more guests now.
There we go.
We got Angie Rose and Heesun Lee.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not right.
It was like we just put a quarter in you. You was about to rap.
Right? Yeah. Rap. There you go.
She started
Heesun Lee. Yo.
Sorry, man, you go.
Just out of nowhere, like.
Yeah, I know.
Said my name. Oh, yo. Who they beefing with? Put some peace in it. That's a throwback. Go look at that. Going to the top. I know her lyrics better than her.
So, Chris tells us that when you guys first met, that you were late for a show,
I was.
missed your performance.
I did.
So he was correct with all that. I thought he was embellishing a little bit.
What had happened was,
Hold on. When someone starts with what had happened was,
Excuses.
New York is just crazy traffic. So I was traffic.
Okay.
Everything was going wrong that night. It was just, I was not meant to rap there, but somehow God made a way. And I remember when I first saw Chris, I'm actually the only one who calls him Rock right now. So
I'll explain that later.
yeah, but I actually call him Rock. But Chris, I saw him outside. I saw him coming towards me, and I could see that look in his face of what he was saying earlier. Like, okay, this Asian girl's here. What's she about to do? And I was actually shy. I was a little intimidated because we were literally on a street corner in New York City. And he kept telling me, he's like, just spit, just do something. Let me see what you're about. And it was actually not even a rap song. It was a spoken word. I did a
spoken
poem.
word.
Yeah, and I guess according to him, he was very impressed, and I was waiting actually for him to contact me, and he actually never contacted me. I had to drop my pride and actually called him, and I'm like, hey, I thought you wanted to work with me or whatever. So, but after that,
He was shy.
yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe he was just joking. I don't know what it was about, but I actually contacted him, and through that, we started working on my album.
So I just realized something. I'm thinking that this entire Stereotypes album was really a diss
About him,
to Chris.
it may be.
From all these
Because
years, it
that's
was
how
just
my
picked up.
career really started, was because of
Wow.
a stereotype.
That's deep.
That's true. Yeah.
That's real deep.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
That's real deep. And Chris, you
Masochist, I came up with that.
Oh.
so this the other thing too though, because obviously we got Angie here, and you, in addition to kind of having the JahRock'n Productions, the label, you got this situation called Powered by JahRock'n. Yeah, talk about that, man.
So yeah, so pretty much the way it started is it's great that we have Heesun here because it's technically Powered by started before Powered by actually started because
Heesun was originally Powered by.
Yeah, Heesun really was Powered by before In My City Records because the way Powered by JahRock'n works is like people are in my studio all the time. I see a lot of potential in my studio. But the biggest thing with artists is that is access.
Yeah.
They don't have access to the same resources, knowledge of the industry. That's the reason why a lot of artists kind of fall by the wayside.
Sure.
And a lot of talented one too. You know, and not just talented in, singing or rapping, but they got the whole package, but they just don't know how to get it out there, So I'm not a marketing guy or anything like that. So I teamed up with a couple of guys that knew what they were doing. And I said, let's just put a name to this. But before all that happened, it really organically happened through Heesun. So she kind of was like the, crash test dummy, and
guinea pig.
Yeah, the guinea pig, and she
So
it worked out.
you're saying you had her in the cage running on the
There you go, on the
on the
treadmill.
wheel.
He used me.
Yeah, I used her for 10 years.
10
Yeah.
years.
Almost 10 years. So, that's what Powered By is all about. It's just more of like management and development and production. So it's not a record label at all, anything like that. It's just straight up management, production, and development. Because I see a lot of artists that need it. And, when I met her, we get into her in a little bit, but it was just like, I need an engine for her. Because it's just like, I'm not going to let this girl leave this studio without working with her. So it was very similar the way it worked out with Heesun.
Wow. How did you guys meet? She just booked studio time here?
I'll tell the story. So pretty much,
let him tell the story, and then you.
There you go.
There you go.
You fix it a little
There
bit.
you go.
Well, Eddie Magic, the head engineer here, was doing a session with a rapper, and she came through to sing a hook for the rapper. So, he texted me, said, "Hey, there's this girl here, and says she can rap, but she can sing, and she's really good." So I'm like, okay, all right. So I wasn't gonna come to the session actually, So he told me that. I was like, all right, let me come roll through, see what this girl is all about or whatever. Actually, ironically, when I came, the session was done. I threw on "Life Is Too Short" by Heesun Lee, just the music. That's the one, 'cause we were mixing it at the time.
Right.
And then I just threw it on since we had it, and she just started freestyling to it.
Wow.
And I was like, who is this girl? I was like, nah, she's a written. Like, nah, put another beat on, right? Freestyling to it. The whole song, though. I'm not talking about like it just did a 16. The whole song with swag, too. And these are like 110 BPMs. Like, you know, when you freestyle, you want to freestyle with slow beats. I mean, she's doing like Andy type flows on these beats. So I'm like, who is this girl? So it's just like we just kept throwing stuff at her. Then she had a name. Can I say the name you used to have?
Go ahead, put it out there. Put it out there. Put it out there.
Anyway, she had.
She
some
said
other
no
name.
chill. Put it out there. Put it out there. Put it out there. Put it out there.
Nah, I'm saying now you gotta say it.
It had a curse word in there?
Nah, it was no curse. It was just horrible. Like I was like, yo, what's your rap name? Yo, my rap name
Nah,
is.
I didn't even. I was like ashamed about it though.
A little bit. So her
ahead,
name
put
was
it out.
Pyre.
Pyre.
Don't do that.
I mean, that's not that bad, though. It's not that bad.
I asked her to explain it.
I
She
mean,
was
Angie
like,
Rose is better. I'm not saying switch,
Right.
but it's not that bad, though. It wasn't that bad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You being nice.
You hyped it up. I thought it was gonna be like atrocious. It was.
Big bet. What's up? What's that? I got this mic for.
Nah, hear what you're saying.
Oh,
So was that kind of how it went?
that was pretty good. It was alright.
It was alright.
Yeah, he
So what they
definitely
leave
did
out?
not expect me to start rapping. Like he was like stale facing me for like 10 minutes, and I didn't say I could rap. My friend said I could rap
Oh.
because I was just singing. I was like mad quiet. I was being a softie, and yeah, and then they started throwing other beats and we started going. And then that night he sent me a beat and I wrote to it. That was the first song that I had ever written in my life. Like
Really?
I had like done little stuff here and there, like, and it wasn't fully me. That was the first song where I was just like, and I was so hype. I just did it that day. But it was like 2 days after I had said a prayer to God, and I was like, you know, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I see a whole lot of things that I want to do, and I have potential for things, but I don't know where to, you know, put all of that. And so I put it to him like a horse race, and I was like, you know, I see all these doors, but whatever one you open, I'm gonna run full speed. And then 2 days later, I'm here.
Wow. So what's it been like for you as a young artist, being able to kind of be around someone like Heesun, who, and me and Heesun talk about this all the time, just the challenges that female artists face in this industry, in this genre, to kind of be able to be around someone who has been breaking down doors and breaking stereotypes, you know, all these years.
It's been dope, honestly. I mean, don't tell her though. I'm gonna cover your ears. Nah,
Cover your ears.
Nah, it's been dope. It's been a privilege. It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's easier. It's made it easier for me. Like I don't have to do everything you did. I could just kind of grab on and follow you where you're going, which is dope. It provides a little bit of ease. I think we get to joke around about a lot of stuff that maybe other people wouldn't understand. But so we get to sit and joke on things that go on. That she already has experience, so she laughs harder because it's like, oh
So
yeah,
basically,
oh,
y'all got
y'all
got a bunch of girl inside jokes that.
Yeah, we got a lot of little insiders. It's good.
You know, and can I add something?
Sure.
No, and I think it's just a great thing. I mean, this is really literally the first time I've been working this closely with another female artist, especially from New York. I mean, New York is just the center of hip hop.
Wow.
And just there's not a lot of women that are rapping, and just to see all the potential that Angie's doing. I mean, if nobody told me about her and I just saw her on YouTube, I would think she'd been rapping for like years. I mean, she got so much experience. She's very professional, mature in how she handles herself. So to me, she doesn't even seem like she's just starting out. So she's got a lot of great things ahead.
Oh man, that's a moment right there. That's a moment right there.
It's true, and just female, you just got more love for just women in the whole industry, because not a lot of us. So just support her, Angie Rose, and Heesun Lee too. So
Yeah. I don't want to totally change the subject, but just while we're here, and I got the both of y'all here.
Right.
What did y'all think when y'all saw Butter P's video, where she kind of was giving a shout out to all the female artists at the end?
I was totally in shock. Like, I didn't even know she had that coming. I knew she was posting stuff about it, but I really didn't know what it was about. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my God. I almost started crying too. It's
okay to say you started crying.
Okay, fine. I was crying a little bit. Nobody was there. Only Kayla, my daughter, saw me. So, but because what she was rapping about, I feel like we could all relate to that.
Yeah.
It wasn't just because she put out a hot song or whatever.
Yeah.
It was just like, wow, this is exactly how I feel, and it's just so awesome to see it out there now.
Sure.
And the fact that she was paying respect to all the other female rappers, just everyone in the game trying to make it. It's so hard for us, and it's not because the talent's not there. We're not working hard enough. I don't know. I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, we're doing what we got to do. So hopefully there will be some change. But I'm super proud and glad that other people put something out like that. So
Now, Chris, you know, me and you talk about this all the time, but I just want to, we need to have this conversation publicly. So I think one of the barriers that has kind of hindered women in our scene is that enough males with positions of authority have not given women a chance.
Yeah.
There's very few labels that sign female artists.
Yeah.
And obviously, I mean, I'm like, yo, you got 2 female artists. What has kind of made you not even, I mean, because like you did this, how many years y'all been? 8 years? 2006? 8 years?
8 years, yeah.
8 years? You know what I'm saying? About to be 9 years? Like, what kind of made you not, you know?
Yeah, you know, well, I wasn't looking for a female artist. I mean,
Okay.
I just like everybody else. I had males. I had a group, 2 guys. But it was just God sent. She literally was like literally God sent. So I didn't desire to work with female rappers. And even with Angie, literally same thing, just wasn't looking for her. I was looking for other types of artists. You know, but you know, I mean, to be honest, I don't have a lot of the hang-ups on women that a lot of other camps have. I'm very, very open. You know, my wife knows her. We've hung out. We've gone away together. You know, same thing with Angie. You know, I get that off the top, just out the front. You know, and unfortunately, I just think that, you know, sometimes guys feel like, you know, girls a little bit more like, you know, I don't know, they're hard to work with. You know, because, you know,
Higher maintenance.
Unfortunately, you know, I don't want to, you know, say that, but I mean, it is what it is. I hear things.
Not
you know,
y'all. I mean, we wasn't talking about y'all.
I don't give any problems.
Yeah, she's perfect.
I am perfect.
So, moving on to next thing. Yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, I mean, it's, you know, it's harder. You know, it's harder for females. You know, they got more things they got to deal with. You know, there's so many challenges that females have to deal with. You know, and not that I set out to be that dude that just is behind female artists. I think God just chose me.
But you're
honest.
that dude.
Yeah, I mean, God chose me, you know, because I mean, outside of the ones that are closest to me, there's a bunch of other Hillary Jane, you know, there's Blaze, you know, there's tons of other female rappers about to start working with Butter P too. So it's just a lot of different, I think it's more of like, you know, Keelanda, so many people. So it's just like, I think from a female artist perspective, they feel more comfortable when you already know how to work with one. Then they're like, okay, he knows how to deal with us and what we go through and things like that. Because I've gone through the gambit with Cindy. I mean, from being single to getting married to having a baby, you know, she's been through it all.
That's the gamut.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know, and I know how it is, you know, but at the end of the day, you got to be sensitive to what they got to go through as female, because it's different than guys. They get looked at differently. Their challenges behind the scenes are differently. I was talking with Angie earlier, just trying to tell her about how, you know, because a lot of, I'm not gonna put this out there, but I see when dudes hit on them. I'm behind the scenes. I see. You know what I'm saying? I see it, and
some of them be in the open. Some of them be in the open. I done seen some YouTube, Instagram comments.
Oh yeah, the comments. Yeah, I see. I see all that. You know, and it's like I got to be Big Brother. That's really what it is. I just got to be somebody.
So you basically saying you got the double barrel shotty?
Yeah. Well, listen. Her husband gave me the go ahead, so I'm good.
All right, okay,
I'm good to go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got the 9 milli.
Yeah, I got the 9 milli. You know what I mean? So like when we got shows and stuff, I see it, man. It is what it is, man. Like, you know, I'm not saying that guys don't got to deal with that.
Sure.
But girls are more like targets. You know what I'm saying? Guy artists, I gotta watch them. I gotta be like, hey, bro, don't be texting her. It's kind of late, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the females, it's almost like, yo, don't give your number out.
Right.
All right. Don't give your number out. They turn to each other because that's something I deal with them. You know, it's like, you know, because it's like, all right, feature, all right, yeah, hit me up, feature, whatever.
That's how it starts.
Then all of a sudden, 3 a.m, it's like, yo, baby, I was listening to your song, man. You so blessed, girl. I mean,
you so blessed.
Yeah, you so
blessed. That's that church game. They run that church game, huh?
I'm just saying, man. I stand behind them. You know what I'm saying? I try to stand behind them, hold them up a little bit, and you know, work with. Well, she's not married yet, but I work with her husband as well on helping that, you know, keep that kind of bridge, you know, that barrier between them, because it's tough. It's tough.
You just gave these labels a blueprint.
I mean, stop sleeping on the females.
Somebody got to do it, right?
Stop sleeping on them, man. They talented. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Man. That's good, man.
Yeah.
So what's next for JahRock'n?
Yeah. Well, the next thing, I mean, honestly, we're still supporting Heesun with In My City Records. And I just explained that a little bit. In My City Records is like, we part own In My City Records through JahRock'n. So, but it's not JahRock'n, it's two different companies. And powered by JahRock'n is a part of JahRock'n as well. So you're seeing the incarnation and the fruit of that right now. So the next step is to continue to feed her, you know, feed her. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm looking to hear pitches from labels. Y'all want her? Let's go. Let's make it happen.
Pitches.
Let's make it happen. You know, let's talk business.
I'm about to start a label.
Yeah.
I'll sign Angie.
Let's go.
How about that?
Let's get.
With it.
So with the numbers.
That's what we're gonna call the label. That's it. That's it right there.
With it.
All right, that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
You know,
Done.
you never know. I mean,
Done.
and I'm trying
Boom.
to
Throw the W
Oh,
up.
man,
Boom. Got it.
It's a wrap. I see the comments already. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I almost see them. Oh, there they go. So yeah, I mean, to answer your question, man, it's just, you know, continue to pour into Angie, you know, trying to help her turn the corner, you know, trying to like see her kind of like turn into like her own, you know what I'm saying? Because I think right now she's trying to feel it out, trying to figure out what kind of person she's gonna be, you know, trying to get everything in order. She really just has one song out, really, you know, and God has blessed her tremendously with one song. And I'm so proud of her because
Right in front of Yankee Stadium.
There we go. Bang, bang, bang.
Boom.
Wannabe, you know?
The captain retired and we got a new captain.
Yeah. Bars. Bars. You know what I'm saying? And
I
Cindy,
told you I could be a rapper.
yeah, I mean,
How
listen,
my job? You might as well sign me.
Let's
son.
go. Let's
I
go.
need some management or something.
Let's
Son.
do
What's
it.
up?
Let's go. Let's make it happen. I'm with it. With it. Nah, I'm kidding. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Heesun, you know, obviously working on her next project, you know, getting ready to turn the corner, doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? Maintaining for the sisters with kids, you know what I'm saying? Doing it, you know what I mean? Holding up the ship, you know? The further she gets, she's really like the only person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm, you know, supporting her in that and in her endeavors as well, too. So that's what's next, pretty much.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So I'll tell you what. Segment number 3, we're going to talk to Chris about what it takes to run a successful production company. He's been doing it for 10 years.
Let's go.
On the Mwendo radio show. On the Mwendo radio. On the Mwendo radio show where it's much more than music.